The AI influencer game just changed forever. It is 2026, and the old methods of slapping links in bios are getting creators shadow banned faster than they can post. The industry has shifted, and traditional platform terms of service are more fragile than ever. If you're still struggling with character drift, where a model looks like a different person in every render, or if your traffic is dying because you're not acting like a human, you're already behind. Today, I'm revealing the exact stack to dominate this year. Google Gemini for the brain, Wavespeed for high motion video, and FanView for monetization. We are solving character drift with engineering and bypassing shadow bans with hardware strategy. This is the blueprint for a consistent AI character that converts traffic on autopilot. Let's dive into part 1, the character Bible. 99% of beginners fail because they build a model and slap a link in a bio without strategy. Today, I'm showing you the exact 2026 stack, Wavespeed, Gemini, and FanView to build a consistent AI creator that converts traffic on autopilot. We start with Google Gemini, the brain of the operation. You don't just guess a persona, you engineer it. Step 1 is the persona archetype: name, age, physical traits, and an occupation like a nurse or teacher to create natural artificial friction later. And theory of character drift. Character drift occurs when generative models lose track of the fine-grained details, like the specific curve of a nose or unique freckle pattern, between prompts to solve this. We use a negative prompt criteria by explicitly defining what not to include, such as changing eye color, shifting hair texture, or variable bone structure. You enforce physical consistency. Comprehensive prompt iterations. For Act 1, we're going to be using our first prompt, and this is it. Act as a master character designer. Generate a character Bible for an AI model named, then you have the name here, the age, and the style you want. Includes a visual summary and a 5-second diverse scene prompts that keep your face identical. Now, for the name, it's just going to be maybe Lucia. For the age, it's going to be 19 years old. And for the style, we're just going to be doing a arty student style. Okay, here's the prompt. Now we just send that in and we wait for Gemini to do its thing. Be back in a second. Now, the Gemini has answered our first prompt and it has gone through the system. We got the core concept, visual DNA, personality and behavior, style guidelines, diverse scene prompts, and here are the scenes. Now we'll be putting in our second prompt that is going to further refine the digital persona we are creating, the AI OnlyFans model. So here it goes, and I'll be back once Gemini replies. Okay, so now that Gemini has acted on the prompt we gave it, and the prompt is refine the previous Bible, add negative criteria, no variance in skin texture, no change in eye color, and absolute consistency in bone structure across all 5 scene prompts. We have got refined conceptual essence, revisualize DNA, revise visual style guidelines and negative criteria, revise scene prompts, and that is it. These are the revised scene prompts. You do not have to use these. You can make it more. I don't know how I can say this so the YouTube guidelines don't ban me, but I think you know what I mean, what I want to say, because we're making an AI OnlyFans model. You see, this isn't really. Um, how would I say this for YouTube? This isn't really engaging for the whales we're going to be trying to snipe with this method. Now for the third prompt, we're going to be using this. This is the last prompt we're going to have to use. Expand the character Bible to include specific visual seed parameters for skin porosity and iris detail to prevent character drift in high motion renders. Here it goes. Once Gemini replies and goes through our prompt, I'm going to be right back. Okay, so now that we got Gemini to use our prompt, we got this. We got the core profile reference, the universal skin parameters, and the iris and orbital detail. Now, after we got all of this info, we're going to be going to Wavespeed and we're going to be making our first video. Now, just for reference, I'm not going to make a video because this is just an example video to teach you guys how. And for YouTube, I will not be able to make the videos that you guys actually need for FamView. But if you just read through my words and realize what I'm talking about so YouTube doesn't ban me, you're going to go through fine. You're going to have a awesome AI OnlyFans model and everything's going to go through smoothly. So I'll be back once I move to Wavespeed. Now that we have went to Wavespeed, there's one thing you guys have to know. Static images are dead. To break the trust barrier, you need high motion video. Static images trigger skepticism. Videos build emotional connections. In Wavespeed, we take our Gemini face feed and map it into video templates. For settings, use a 9.16 aspect ratio at 1080p, which we can then scale to 1.80p for maximum clarity. Set your frame rates to 30 FPS for a natural look or 40 FPS for a high action smoothness. Now, the API and rendering payload. Using Wavespeed's uncensored API in the WAN 2.7 model ensures a 100% success rate. If you encounter render errors or distortion artifacts like flickering around the jawline, rerun the render with a slightly lower intensity slider or check the API request payload for coordinate mismatches. Your goal is to render 10 to 15 short reels, 5 to 10 seconds each, of your character performing high engagement actions like walking or adjusting hair for supplementary elements. Ensure that aesthetics like a mid-drop taper or texture crop remain consistent. That is all you have to know for the video generations. Now, do not put a FamView link in your bio on day one. Meta's algorithms will shadow ban you. You must act like a human face. Hardware setup. Use a dedicated physical device like an iPhone. Disable home Wi-Fi and location services entirely. Use dedicated mobile data in a physical US or UK SIM card. This overrides cellular cell tower location data and forces your metadata into high yield regions. Now, the 7-day step-by-step log is: on day 1, you set up device, you install the apps, and browse naturally. No posting. Day 2, you like and save content within your niche to train the algorithm. Day 3, follow 5 to 10 real accounts, interactions only. Day 4, continue natural interactions, no links. And on day 5, you post your first non-promotional story. Use a poll to build trust. And day 6, post a second story with an interactive discussion element. On day 7, you use threads via Instagram to drive organic US traffic. After day 7, you're ready. Only on day 10 do you start posting your high quality Wavespeed reels. Now we move on to the monetization phase. The subscription is just the front door. The real wealth is made in the DMs. Use dynamic PPV, drop exclusive unlocks priced between $25 and $70. And the template we use to get people to buy our PPVs is the one right in front of you. Phase 1, the hook. Thinking about you while I'm getting ready for work. Then we move on to phase 2, artificial friction. Sorry for the delay, my boss is watching. I really wish I could talk more right now. Then we move to phase 3, the drop. That's when you drop it. I just took this in the break room. Should I send it? Drop a suggestive PPV. In phase 4, the last phase, the upsell. I want to make something special just for you. A custom VIP video, exactly how you want it. Once you do all of this with some messages in between each phase, you will 100% sell your PPVs. Building a high margin digital media brand in 2026 isn't about luck, it's about engineering consistency. This is not a get rich quick scheme, it is a business. If you want to dominate, you need to lock in and treat your AI character as a professional asset. To get the full character building systems, the daily traffic templates, and direct coaching to scale your AI model business, join our premium AI OFM mastery course on School. This is your chance to join a community dedicated to mastering these systems. If you're ready to master synthetic modeling, hit that like button and subscribe to Sticks. Drop your questions about Wavespeed or FanView in the comments, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. It's time to build. Bye.